sender into pop.
Up next, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. We'll be right back after this. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at the Bruins. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. Now the starting group for the visitors. Smith is out there with Young. Then it's Miller. Then it's King. And it's Wells in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bruins, we've got White. Speedy out there with Powell. Then there's Marion. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And Yama, defended by Young. Pass to Powell. Back to White. Out to the wing. A shot by Stewart with no one around. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Young with the ball. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Wells.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Marion against King. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Back to Marion. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. Young outside. Pass to King. Here is Miller. White covering. Shoots from the elbow. Miller, no luck. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And Yama, defended by Young. They set the pick. 11 feet away. 11 feet away. Another shot. And it's out of bounds. Still the Bruins ball.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And White kicks to Powell. Pass to Marion. And Yama, defended by Young. Young with the steal. Lobbed up there for Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Yama, defended by Young. Back to White. Over Miller. Miller grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to King. Now Smith. Over Marion. The shot's good from Smith.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And Yama, defended by Young, to end the drought. Wells grabs the miss.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Pass to Young, puts up a deep 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Bruins have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Yama, defended by Young. Here's Stewart. Got a hand on it. Miller outside. Pass to King. Now here's Wells. White covering. White with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Smith the pass to Young. Pass to Wells. Powell with the steal. Marion against King. Marion outside. And here's Stewart. Over Miller. Stewart misses. Miller up on top. Guarded by Marion. From 15 feet away. Miller no up. And so White will bring it up for the Bruins.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Timeout called, the Bruins. The Bruins making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Stewart passes to Marion. Got a piece of it. Now King, scoreless thus far. Miller outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Powell. Back to Marion. Now, here is Morris. He's tightly guarded.
Away team foul. Smith. First personal foul.
The Bruins shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for your Bruins. Powell. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Bruins. Miracle Man, he's checked in for Speedy. And it's Clark in for Marion. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Madsen. On the wing, Morris. Pass to Bird. Here's Madsen. He's covered by Clark. Carroll with the screen on Clark. To the middle. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Bird against White, and it's Clark in the corner. The 11-footer. The shot is good off the backboard.
It seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
Pass to Spencer. On the wing, Bird. White covering. Here's Spencer. Nothing on the board. Out to Bird. Shoots a three. The shot comes out.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the board. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
To the paint. Here's Mills. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Bird outside. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Basket good. Clark's got his second basket of the night. Gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Madsen. He's covered by Clark. Pass to Spencer. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. They lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Kerr is out there with Brand. Then it's Morris. Then there's Valentine. Pass to Spencer. Randolph, a screen on Morris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Randolph's got his first points of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
They've got Young. Cardinal out there with Randolph. And it's Spencer in at the power forward position. Poked away.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Young. 17th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake. Being a magnificent 69% in this game. Lets it go with the three. Wells grabs the miss. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Hansen. Randolph grabs the board. Young in the corner. It's stolen by Morris. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Wells. Not a lot of room. Here's Hansen. To the inside. Here's Morris. Good defensive work there by Young. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season.
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And the first one drops. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Greg, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Good on both. Now here is Brand. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Kerr. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To stop the drought. And he lays it up and in. Kerr's got his first basket. Has been just outrageous 64% from the field to this point. Pass to Cardinal. Here's Spencer. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The Bruins have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look here at the visitors. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And some changes here for the Bruins. Speedy comes in for Miracle Man. And it's Powell in for McDaniels. Here is Cardinal. He has yet to score. Inside, Temple misses the layup. And here's Kerr. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Brand. Kerr outside. On the wing, Morris. Here's Powell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here's Miller, defended by Kerr. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hansen's checked in for Brand.
Miller at the line for one.
That free throw good from Miller. Here's Hansen. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Free throw good, Stewart. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40% to the right side. Pass to Madsen. Now, here is Morris. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Stewart a screen. Here's Hansen. Back to Stewart. Wells with the steal. Here's Drobniak. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Hansen. Stewart a screen. Elbow shot. Hansen can hit.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Morris finds Powell. Here's Hansen. Over Madsen. And the basket by Hansen.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
On the court, your Heights squad. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebounding. You take a look at Wells, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Smith right side. Young outside. Driving the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And so he hits both. Marion with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Stewart. Back to Marion. There's the triple. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young outside. Now Wells, guarded by Marion. Now here's Wells, guarded closely. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. The Bruins have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's White. Powell trying to free himself up. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. King outside. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Smith. It's Young on the wing. Back to Smith. Wells with it. White covering. Just 5 on the clock. Smith outside. Here's King. His 3-pointers off the mark. Shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Stewart. In just 35%, they've got to get better looks. Marion passes to Stewart. White against Miller. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Miller against White. To end the cold streak. The shot, no good. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The visitors with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. We've got Speedy carrying out there with White. Then there's Powell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Wells. And of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds. What a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. King against Marion. Smith sets the pick for Young. Tries again, and it's Smith laying it in. Smith's got his second bucket.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Wells is out there with Smith. Then it's Young. Then it's Miller. And it's King at the point guard. Pass to Stewart. Wells with the steal. To the middle. Here's King. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. King's got his first 2 points of the night. Timeout called, the Bruins. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. White against Miller. White the pass to Powell. That shot no good. Smith with some nice D. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to King. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Young looking around. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Line for the away team. Young. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Young. And so Young nails them both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bruins. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. King with the steal. Into the lane. And that one is good.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Marion, a screen on Smith. White against Miller. Here's Stewart. Knocked loose. Wells with the steal. Down low. And the dunk by Wells.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Timeout called, the Bruins.
Let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Stewart. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. King against Marion. Back to White. Over Miller. And it's White missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Smith the pass to Young. And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's King. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Young outside. Smith sets the pick for Young. The tray connects from three-point range. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Back to Marion. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Powell finds Stewart. Shoots over Wells. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 7.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Smith left side. And it's Miller atop the key. King outside. Pass to Young. Smith outside. And here's Young. Clock at 4. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Enyama defended by Young. Here's Enyama. Pass to Stewart. Out to Marion. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. Marion's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
King the pass to Young. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 10.
That's his second make from distance this half, after hitting none before that.
Marion against King. Marion outside. Pass to White from 15 feet away. A rebound by Young.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Timeout called the Bruins.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see what you got. And keep on dancing.
teams making substitutions here. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month.
I mean, I love the interior defense both these teams have been playing. I mean, the shot blocking numbers are off the charts.
Clark right side. Over Madsen. No good from Clark. Gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
3 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And Clark has got the ball here for the Bruins. White setting the pick for Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The Bruins have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. No good on the free throw. The Bruins making a switch here. Kerr's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Smith on the wing. Pass to Spencer. It's Clark with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Pulls up on the elbow. White, good. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Bird outside. Pass to Madsen. On Friday and then on Monday. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the away team, Madsen. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Wells, he's checked in for White. He hits the second from the line. The Bruins have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Mills. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bruins shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
Free throw good. Mills. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bird. Here's Spencer. Palermo. He's covered by Clark. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
With 1 on the clock, what a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Carl is out there with Morris. Then there's Brand. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's Kerr in at the 2. No good from Brand. It's been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Back to Morris. Rebounded by Brand. Shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
That free throw, no good. The Bruins making a switch here. Hanson's checked in. And he sinks the second. Pass to Cardinal. Right wing. Here's Spencer. And it's good for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Screen by Brand. Out to the right wing. Trying his luck from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Temple. Over to the wing. Palermo, covered by Brand. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
First personal foul. First team.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Pass to Wells. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Back to Brand. Now here's Valentine. They set the pick. Morris outside. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark, he's checked in for Brand. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Now here's Randolph. Temple the pass to Spencer. Back to Temple. To the paint. Pass to Randolph. Takes the 3. Temple can't get it to go. Being a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Down low. Clark inside. That shot misses. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Spencer. On the wing, Bird. Picked by Randolph. Bird kicks to Randolph. Back to Bird. Here's Spencer. Bird outside. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession. And some changes here for the Bruins. Stewart's checked in for Valentine, and it's McDaniels in for Carl. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Wells passes to Clark. Wells with it. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Here's Spencer after the Bruins picking up a basket just moments ago.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
White against Bird. Pass to Randolph. Here's Spencer. They could use a bucket. Adds in, coming off an assist from Randolph.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Powell with it. Back to White. Stewart with a screen on Bird. White the pass to Stewart. Goes back up. No good there. Some solid defense from Randolph. Here is Cardinal, guarded by Marion. Randolph, a screen on Powell. Spencer, pass to Randolph. Makes it off the glass.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
The Bruins have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And here's Stewart. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Pass to Temple. Here's Spencer. Here's Temple. Now here's Bird. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Temple dishes to Bird. Here's Spencer. Randolph in the posts, guarded by Stewart. Pass to Spencer. And here's Bird. To the wing right side. Here's Cardinal. Almost, but it rolls out. The Bruins have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. White the pass to Marion. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Stewart, a screen for White to the middle. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Pass to Cardinal. Here's Spencer. Cardinal passes to Spencer. A wide open look for Bird. No good on the triple. And it's the Bruins with the ball. Here's Enyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for your Bruins, Enyama. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Madsen. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Spencer. Here's Drobniak. To the wing on the left. Bird outside. Here's Drobniak. On the wing, Bird. Here's Carroll. And they pick up 2. Here's Marion. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, the Prodigy.